Dutch royals are here. King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima have arrived on Aruba. Plus, in today's lifestyle segment, we get into details on the Black Pete controversy. And we talk about prostate cancer. 15 on 15 starts right now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Yentl Lieuw. Today is a very special day here in Aruba indeed. We have royal visitors. For the first time as King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima, the couple made its inaugural visit. We have coverage of the first moment when they stepped off the plane. On Tuesday night, the royal aircraft landed safely at the private terminal of Aruba's airport. The red carpet was rolled out, giving the royals a bombini. The king and queen, who were formally dressed, greeted Aruba's dignitaries. In attendance were Governor Rufunyol and his wife, Prime Minister Ayman together with Doina Ayman, as well as airport officials were alongside the red carpet to shake the hands and properly welcome the arrival of the king and queen. The protocol ceremonies and official programming for the royal couple began promptly at 10 a.m. on Wednesday morning. L.G. Smith Boulevard was closed off on Wednesday morning for the official welcoming ceremony for King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima. This took place in front of the Parliament and Government building. The royal couple were greeted by an honor guard of the Royal Dutch Marines, as well as the governor and prime minister. Afterwards, the royals met with members of Parliament and the cabinet of ministers. November 20th is Universal Children's Day. I was able to speak to an educator for children who is part of the Foundation for Children on the island, who says on this special day we celebrate more than just children, but the adults who guide, inspire, and take care of them.
Is the International Day of the Rights of the Child and the National Day of the Child. And we believe that children should continue to be treated with dignity. And so we are aiming actually at those who work with children. We realize that there's a big group out there in Aruba who work daily with children, year in, year out. They walk more than a mile for a child. Our fun walk is called Walk a Mile for a Child. So we are focusing on this group who, as I said, daily and yearly work for the benefit of children. And when I speak of children, I mean kids from 0 to 18 years.
Be sure to catch our next show. We will have details on the fun walk set to take place Saturday. But more importantly, we will discuss with the educators on the importance of bringing awareness to supporting children, as well as the significance in crediting and acknowledging the people who dedicate their lives in raising children in our community. Moving forward, on Thursday, JCI, Young Active Leaders of Aruba, also known as YALA, is organizing a seminar catered to those with diabetes. The event, entitled Living a Better Life with Diabetes, will have speakers who will focus on 3 key areas.
And Ebrina Kurat, who are dietitians, also who will be focusing on the part of nutrition, how to best, what you have to do, tips on eating a more healthy lifestyle. Also, we will have Shadea Cruz, who is a fitness counselor, who will talk more about how to be active physically, which will help with a better quality of life. And also we have Judesca Briceño, who is a psychologist, who will talk about the motivation part, because sometimes we think that it's only the part of physical activity and eating healthy, but also it's sometimes it's yourself. So you have a lot of things around you in your own life that sometimes it's difficult to live a better lifestyle. So in this case, the psychologist will elaborate on things that will help with that part.
The seminar is free of charge. Living a Better Life with Diabetes is scheduled for Thursday at 7 p.m. at Club Don Bosco in Nord. For more information, call 730-6005. When we come back, learn more about the controversy of the Black Petes in the Dutch holiday tradition. And in this day and age, are children faster or slower than when we were kids? Also, we will reveal the word of the year. All this coming up. Stay with us. The age-old Dutch tradition of St. Nicholas, better known as Sinterklaas, is being debated. The painted black faces of the Piets are stirring controversy, and it is catching the attention of international media outlets such as CNN. Let's take a look. This seemingly joyous Dutch holiday tradition of Sinterklaas and his Piets is being challenged. Every year in November, Sinterklaas and his army of Piets arrive to start the holiday season. The painted black faces of the Piets is being debated. The image of a black assistant first appeared in Holland's St. Nicholas tradition in 1850. The concept of the Piet had gone through various stages. The ones arguing to uphold the Dutch tradition says the Piets nowadays are seen as executive assistants. This tradition has stirred controversy since 1980. But this year, especially after our United Nations representatives told Dutch TV that she thought Black Pete was racist. Afterwards, a Facebook page was set up to defend Black Pete's image. That received 2 million likes in just 2 days. Most of the Dutch population are fighting hard to keep the tradition of Sinterklaas and his Piets alive. But as more and more people around the world and in Holland are beginning to challenge the ritual, it seems as though the days of Black Piets could be numbered. Now moving on to a study of global fitness, it says children cannot run as fast as their parents could when they were young. Experts say the work being presented at the American Heart Association's annual meeting suggests children's fitness levels may be declining. Researchers analyzed data spanning 46 years and involving more than 25 million children in 28 different countries. On average, children today run a mile 90 seconds slower than their counterparts did 30 years ago. So now I'm sure everyone is quite familiar with this phenomenon. You see it everywhere, people sticking out their arms with their smartphones in front of them. These are called selfies, and it is being recognized as the word of the year. With the rise of social media, it helped the Oxford Dictionary to determine that selfie is the word of the year. It is defined in the dictionary as a photograph that one has taken of oneself, usually with a smartphone or camera. Research suggested its frequency in the English language had increased 17,000% in the last year. So selfie is the word of the year, but other words were being considered as well, and this included twerk, a raunchy dance move performed by Miley Cyrus, and binge watching, meaning watching lots of TV. On that note, we will take a quick break. Take a look to see what is coming up next. November is a month coined as Movember with aim to bring awareness to prostate cancer. In light of this, Aruba's Foundation to Conquer Prostate Cancer is hosting a free lecture to further educate the people of Aruba. We have the president of the foundation to clarify a few misconceptions on the cancer, as well reveal a few facts on it. According to Rudy Rodriguez, the president of Conquer Prostate Cancer Foundation, says men are afraid of the sexual consequences of prostate cancer. Also, this type of cancer can be from genetics. Prostate cancer can come with no symptoms, but if so, these are some to look out for.
You can get it also with several symptoms, because if you have to urinate when you're sleeping and you have to urinate, go to the bathroom every time, and having not drink that evening anything, not too much liquid, and you still go to the bathroom very much, and it happens a couple of days, I advise you to go and check.
Men who are overweight needs to especially beware.
And for people with who are a little bit heavy in weight, it's a good thing for them also to realize this control and go and screen through your daughter.
Prostate cancer knows no age. It doesn't discriminate how old or young you are. Patients of all ages have been surfacing in the past few years.
In the past, elderly people above 60 and 70 used to get this prostate problem. They still get it. But nowadays, even though they say with your 40 up, you have to check. With your 50, you have to double check. So the regular screening is very important. But nowadays, younger people, younger than 40, happen to get a problem with the prostate too.
According to the president of the foundation, there are a few lifestyle changes you can adapt to decrease your chances of developing the cancer.
It's something that has to do with your way of life. Okay, try to change on time, get accustomed, used to a healthy way of living, eat a lot of green, a lot of fruits. Don't drink too much alcohol. Don't smoke. Those things are very bad for the health.
The lecture on prostate cancer is scheduled to take place Thursday at 7 p.m. at the Radisson Ballroom. It is free of charge. A neurologist will be informing the attendees on the cancer. Now that is our show for today. Thanks for watching. We'll be back here with a brand new edition of the show on Thursday night starting at 7:15 p.m. right here on Channel 15 ATV. We'll see you then.